On 29th November 1994, a Manhattan jury had convened to deliberate the charges of sodomy, abuse, and weapons possession against Tupac and his co-defendant Charles Fuller, 24. They stood accused of a 19-year-old woman named Ayanna Jackson, Tupac's $750 a night, 38th floor Parker Hotel Suite, November 18, 1993. After the first day of deliberations, Tupac left for a publicity stop in Harlem. They went to Square Quad recording studio to record a track with Lil Sean. Facing a maximum 25-year sentence, Tupac knew it might be over for his recording. On Wednesday, November 30th, 1994, Tupac was ambushed inside the lobby of a recording studio in Manhattan Times Square. He'd been in New York awaiting his trial. The charges against him. Tupac attorneys thought that he set his own self up. Later, Tupac blamed Biggie, who was upstairs in the recording session at the time, and helped to set up the attack. Early in the evening, Tupac had been invited by Ron G in New York to record with him. Tupac had agreed to do the recording for the free. He usually charged other rappers, but he didn't charge them. Based on the statements made by Popos, he went down like this. After finishing the tape, Tupac got paged by a dude named Booker, who asked him to tape a song with Lil Sean as an East Coast rapper. Tupac told him he'd do it for 7 bands. Booker agreed that Tupac do it at Quad Studios at 723 7th Avenue between 48th and 49th Street in Times Square. While going to the studio, Pac got a second call asking him why it's taking so long. The third call came telling Tupac that he ain't had the money to pay him. Tupac told him, "Well, you don't give me my money, I ain't doing shit." Excuse my language. Finally got a fourth call and said, all right, Uptown got you, bro. Come through the studio. That was midnight. At 12:16 a.m., according to Detective George Nagy, NYPD's Midtown North 18th Precinct, Tupac talked along with his friend named Freddie Moore and his common law brother-in-law, Zed Turner, and fellow rapper Stretch Walker, and his half-sister, Sekiro, arrived at the Quad Studios. They left in the car in the parking garage at 148th West and 48th Street. Then they walked a short distance around the corner to the studio on 7th Ave. 9 minutes later, Tupac and his group came in front of the studio, police report said. Standing on a small terrace overlooking that was your homeboy, Lil C from Junior Mafia. "Yo, what's up, Pop?" He said, "Oh, what up?" Upstairs was a party atmosphere. It was a large studio where a lot of people was there. Biggie, Puffy, and Andre Harrell was there. They was working on a Warner video at the time. The equipment, they had 5 different floors. Back on the street, Pop and the others approached the entrance to the Quad. They could see 2 black men near the elevator wearing army fatigues, recognized by Tupac as gang grabbed Warren, mostly in Brooklyn. The third man also was black. He was in the lobby pretending to be reading a newspaper. Tupac didn't think twice about that. Tupac had pressing the intercom. The 4 were buzzed in. According to the police report, Tupac was buzzed in, and as he walked to the elevator, he was ambushed by 3 men, including the man who had been standing outside of the lobby. 2 of the 3 men pulled identical handguns. Greg Nagy said. They went straight for Tupac, armed him to the ground. "Give me the money." They shot him around, hit him in the groin area, passed through his thigh, cost him a testicle. The gunman began beating him, took his jewelry, and shot him again, hitting him in the chest. Tupac was shot 5 times, twice in the head, twice in the groin area, and once in the left hand. Freddie was also shot, once in the abdomen. None of his wounds were life-threatening. The man also snatched jewelry from Freddie as they was holding guns to the others. Tupac's jewelry cost like $35,000. They took a lot of diamonds off of him, gold ring and a gold bracelet. Freddie had $5,000 worth of jewelry. 2 years later, in one of his live interviews he gave Vibe magazine, he spoke to a reporter about how it felt with being shot. Tupac only went there and felt comfortable because Lil Caesar had yelled down to Tupac's crew from the top. He felt safe. The 3 men following Tupac until they got to the elevator. At this point, the group pulled out their guns and yelled at Tupac, give up the jewelry and get on the floor. Everybody got on the floor except Tupac. This resulted in Tupac being shot 5 times and his manager Freddie Moore being shot once in the stomach. There's a lot of people there, Biggie and Puffy, and Little Sean, but they didn't know what was going to happen to him. Tupac reportedly had someone roll him a joint or a blunt. He made a call to his girlfriend or his mother, and then he called 911. When the cops showed up, Tupac seen a lot of faces. 2 of them was the Popo, William Kelly and Joseph Kelly, no relation. And second, later Officer Craig McCurran arrived. McCurran had supervised the 2 Kellys in the Tupac arrest at the Parker Meridian, and he had just testified at the trial. Hi, Officer McCurran. Pac sputtered, lying in the naked pool of blood. Hey, Tupac, you hanging in there? EMT team secured a brace around Tupac's neck and strapped him to the board. The stretcher didn't fit into the elevator, so they propped him upright. The carrier helped carry him out. I can't believe you taking my picture on the stretcher, Tupac said, and he groaned, flipping the middle finger at them. I'm gonna show you the pic right now. Pac was rushed to Bellevue Hospital. He was hit by a low-caliber missile, says Dr. Leon Patcher. A high-caliber missile. He should have been dead, he said. Tupac continued to bleed heavily all day, so at 1:30, and the 12-doctor team operated on a damaged blood vessel. At 4 p.m., he was out of surgery. At 6:45, he left on doctor's orders. He was done. He wasn't playing around. Yeah, Nation of Islam, and everybody was there waiting for him, waiting to get busy. He ain't gonna sit there and deal with that, and I feel him. We got a lot of people there that is to blame for the downfall of what happened to Tupac that night. You got Jimmy Henchman, you got Haitian Jack, you got a lot of people responsible, the Dream Team, the Supreme Team. You got a lot of people responsible for what happened that night. Do I think Biggie had something to do with it? He did not. Do I think Puffy knew what was going to happen to him? No, I don't think so. I just think they wanted to take Tupac out because Tupac knew a lot. Tupac wanted to tell certain things. He was like flossing, and they wanted to make an example of him because he said something about when he got in trouble. He said, I was with hanger-ons. And you don't say that about a snitch named Haitian Jack. You're probably wondering, like, what do it matter now? Because let's put it all together. I think the hit came from McGriff, and I think it was carried out by Jimmy Henchman. So, y'all like this content, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. And I'm gonna say what Pac said: F the world. You know how it is. It's your boy Cashmere Matic with another production, with another a Tupac video. We on with this, man. Hey, thanks for the 1,500 subscribers, bro. We appreciate every one of y'all. Let's keep pushing, keep trucking, man.